the pearl diver Banjo Paterson, Andrew Barton, Kangzo Macum, the diver, sturdy and small Japanese, seeker of pearls and of pearl shell down in the depths of the sea, trudge over the bed of the ocean, searching industriously. Over the pearl grounds the lugger drifted, a little white speck, Joe Nagasaki, the and quo. Tender and quo. Holding the lifeline on deck, talked through the rope to the diver, knew when to drift or to check. Kanzo was king of his lugger, master and diver in one, diving wherever it pleased him, taking instructions from none. Hither and thither he wandered, steering by stars and by sun. Fearless he was beyond credence, looking at death eye to eye, this was his formula always, ampersand quo. All man go dead by and by, supposing time come no can help it, suppose time no come, then no die. Ampersand quo. Dived in the depths of the Darnleys, down 20 fathom in 5. Down where by law, and by reason, men are forbidden to dive. Down in a pressure so awful that only the strongest survive, sweated 4 men at the air pumps, fast as the handles could go, forcing the air down that reached him heated and tainted, and slow. Kangzo Macum the diver stayed 7 minutes below. Came up on deck like a dead man, paralyzed body and brain. Suffered, while blood was returning, infinite tortures of pain, sailed once again to the Darnleys, laughed and descended again. Asterisk 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 scarce grew the shell in the shallows, rarely a patch could they touch. Always the take was so little, always the labor so much. Always they thought of the islands held by the lumbering Dutch, islands where shell was in plenty lying in passage and bay, islands where divers could gather hundreds of shell in a day. But the lumbering Dutch and their gunboats they hunted the divers away. Joe Nagasaki, the and quo. Tender and quo. Finding the profits grow small, said, ampersand quo. Let us go to the islands, try for a number 1 haul. If we get caught, go to prison, let them take lugger and all. Ampersand quo. Kangzo Macum, the diver, knowing full well what it meant, fatalist, gambler, and stoic, smiled a broad smile of content, flattened in mainsail and foresail, and off to the islands they went. Close to the headlands they drifted, picking up shell by the ton. Piled up on deck were the oysters, opening wide in the sun, when, from the lee of the headland, boomed the report of a gun. Then if the diver was sighted, pearl shell and lugger must go, Joe Nagasaki decided. Quick was the word and the blow, cut both the pipe and the lifeline, leaving the diver below. Kangzo Macum, the diver, failing to quite understand, pulled the and quo. Haul up and quo. On the lifeline, found it was slack in his hand. Then, like a little brown stoic, lay down and died on the sand. Joe Nagasaki, the and quo. Tender and quo. Smiling a sanctified smile, headed her straight for the gunboat throwing out shells all the while, then went aboard and reported, ampersand quo. No maki dive in 3 mile. Ampersand quo. Dress no have got a no helmet, diver go shore on the spree. Plenty wind come and break rudder, lugger get blown out to sea, take me to Japanese consul, he help a poor Japanese. Ampersand quo. Asterisk 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 so the Dutch let him go. But they watched him, as off from the islands he ran, doubting him much, but what would you? You have to be sure of your man or you wake up that nest full of hornets, the little brown men of Japan. Down in the ooze and the coral, down where earth's wonders are spread, helmeted, ghastly, and swollen, Kangzo Macum lies dead. Joe Nagasaki, his and quo. Tender and quo. Is owner and diver instead. Wearer of pearls in your necklace, comfort yourself if you can. These are the risks of the pearling, these are the ways of Japan. Ampersand quo. Plenty more Japanese diver, plenty more little brown man. Ampersand quo.